morning, everyone. Welcome to Feathered Friends in Flight. My name's Nathan.
Hi, my name is Adam.
It's so good to see all of you here and to be able to share some incredible birds with all of you, just like this one you saw right here. This is Daisy, a trumpeter hornbill, and all the other birds you saw, because these birds have been part of this stage, sharing their own unique stories every single day since the park opened in 1998.
Yeah, and this is our favorite part of every day. We get to come out here with some of the awesome birds that we work with and show off some of their amazing natural adaptations that make them great at what they do out in the wild.
That's right. I love that you brought up adaptations, because birds like this, trumpeter hornbills, they have one of the coolest ones, which is agility. Lets them weave in and out of the trees in the forests of Africa where trumpeter hornbills are found. And I already see Adam heading towards the back, which is good, because we thought of a cool way to get an up-close look at Daisy's agility. And for that, I'm actually going to need 2 volunteers, ideally from the same group, that can want to help us become the forest. Let's see, how about, I see towards the back, I see 2 groups in the very back row and the one right in front of you. Do you both want to stand up?
Okay.
2 pairs?
Yeah, right here, yeah?
Perfect. Okay, have a second. There we go. So what you'll do, yeah ma'am, you can stand up too.
Zazu.
You'll face your partners.
Yes, Zazu has to be part of this.
Okay. Let's figure this out. In the back, you'll face each other. You 2 will face each other.
We're gonna make something like this, folks. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just like
Now
that.
we got it, yeah.
Those are going to be our
Alright.
And we're going to see if
Light bulb. Okay. We are ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah, you all figured it out.
See that agility?
We're now moving out of the way. Amazing.
That was so cool. Thank you so much for our trees. Yeah, that was incredible. And the cool thing is that agility doesn't even end there. They can do things like fly up and catch insects straight out of the air.
Right out of the air. It's amazing, folks. And we found a way to show that off with this. Who knows what it is? Shout it out. It's a bottle rocket launcher, okay. It's a rocket launcher, but don't worry, because, yeah, turns out Daisy doesn't like the rockets, right? But she loves grapes. So, of course, we just put a grape right in there. But of course, we still need someone to help us launch this into the stratosphere today. Who is feeling brave? How about the Aristocats right here? Do you want to come on down and give me a hand? Yes, I love, what a throwback shirt. I love that so much. Okay. We have made our way downtown, and what's your name, my friend? What was it, Kendall? Nice to meet you. I'm Adam. I'm telling you, that's one of my favorite all-time Disney movies. Have you ever used one of these before? You have? We have a professional, Nathan.
Awesome, that makes one of us.
Yes, that's right. One down for sure. Okay, so we got the grape in there in place of the rocket, and this is your stomp pad, right? So you just stomp on it, hopefully it'll send it right up in the air. The other thing is, Kendall, we will all count you down from 3. When we get to 1, that's where you're gonna come in, my friend. Stomp with all your might. Make sure you look up, because I'm telling you, Daisy is like greased lightning. Where's Daisy?
Just hanging out with the audience back there.
Oh yeah. Oh, and folks, the splash zone, it's a little different at the bird show. Yeah. Okay, we're ready to go?
Yeah, we are ready.
Okay, let's do that countdown for 3, folks. 3, 2, 1. All right. Snack. Hey, great job. Thank you so much for your help, Kendall. Let's give it up for the Rockets here in the morning, folks. We're down.
That was amazing. I didn't think it was going to work so well.
Pretty good. I'll take it.
Yeah, that was incredible and a really great way to show off that agility. Daisy, you did an amazing job. I think you know where you're going from here. Daisy, the trumpeter hornbill.
Alrighty, Brew.
That was awesome. And so cool, like you said, to be able to show off those adaptations.
Yeah.
But not all birds have physical adaptations like that. Some birds have developed things like intelligence to survive out in the wild. Birds like this one right here, pied crow.
It's pretty cool stuff. It's amazing. And you know what? This bird right here, her name is Truly. She's also really cute too. But we want to show you those sparks a lot closer, and we need the help of another volunteer to do that. And this time we're looking for an adult with a dollar bill. Adult with a dollar bill. It's a weird request. I know you've gotten it before here today. In the blue shirt. Yes, that's you. All we need is your money. She's okay with that. She's heard that before. All right. Are you cool with being like a human perch? Yeah. What I'm getting at, the bird is hopefully going to land on you. So if you put your arm out to the side, that dollar is like a flag then for Truly. It's an amazing way for you all to get really close, and we can bring this pretty much anywhere in the park to watch a bird fly to the side. That's okay. That was a terrible joke. We write our own. No. Okay, so here we go. Take two. Truly, yes. Okay, so this is when we have to put on our thinking caps as trainers. If I could talk though, do you mind being helpful with me and coming out to the aisleway for Truly? I think it's a pretty dense audience over there, and if we could give her a little bit of space, so hopefully we can identify what we need to do to set her up for success. And we've done it, folks. Yeah, we take her money. I forgot. Check this out. She likes to play basketball. Thank you for that, Truly. $2 bill. A $2 bill? Yeah. Have a magical day. Who's got 20 bucks and wants to see what he does? I'm playing around. You know that, right? Of course, we're going to bring the money back. Hopefully, Truly will do it for us. And you got the right idea. Your training cap is on. We're going to see if he'll do the flight he didn't want to do earlier. So if you just put your hand up right where you're at, we'll see if we can get what we want. Okay. That's a good thing, because we now know Truly works for the government. Yep. Sorry for your loss. I try to be funny. I don't know if it works or not. We're gonna try it again. So, well, yeah, just no. You can try where you're at. Just take one more step back. Yeah, we gotta throw the arm out. Set her up for success. Wow, what an amazing bird that is, folks. And even better volunteer. Thank you so much for your help. You are truly amazing. Yes.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool, and almost just as cool watching someone get money back at a theme park. Yeah, that's a rare sight. But hey, I thought we could mix it up a little bit. Maybe move on to a nighttime hunter, right? You want to see an owl fly?
Is that a good idea?
What do we do?
I know you've been doing this for a while, but those are chickens, so.
Yeah, and I think an owl's coming.
Yeah, and the whole circle of life thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we leave that to the Lion King. Give me 1 second. Let me get this squared away, Nathan, and then we'll fly the owl. Come on, ladies, we gotta go.
Okay, well, hey, we're still gonna meet an owl, everyone. This is JJ. JJ is a great horned owl, an owl species found all across North America. And if you thought that flight was cool, JJ is gonna make another flight all the way across the feeder. So I recommend having your phones and cameras out and ready. And a quick tip, if you duck, JJ just flies lower. So be ready for that. And there is that incredible flight. Here's the coolest thing about owls like this. Owls all across the world, they are the best nighttime hunters you can find. And that's due to their adaptations. And JJ just showed off one of the best ones, which not just the beauty of that flight, it's the fact that it's nearly silent. Lets them move around that nighttime sky and sneak up on prey without them even knowing they're there, making them phenomenal ambush predators. And it's not just that, they have so many other adaptations available to them along with that nearly silent flight. There's another flight right there that helps them be really successful, like unbelievably sharp talons, incredible hearing, and their vision, they use those gigantic eyes to take in starlight, moonlight, and reflect it back out and light up their entire environment, once again making them the best nighttime hunters. There goes JJ, the great horned owl. Okay.
All right, hi. Okay, chickens are back in the barn. Took a little bit, but we're ready for the owl now. See it right there?
No, I mean, we kind of...
I missed the whole owl, like the whole thing.
Well, I mean, you almost caught the tail end.
You have a way with words, I appreciate it. Did you all get to learn some good stuff about owls? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we talked about how amazing they are. Hey, can I share one more fact real quick?
Go.
Yeah, my favorite fact about an owl like that is that an owl that size, or even a hawk you might find in your own backyard, can hunt up to 1,000 mice in a single year. They're so beneficial.
Yep. And we know through first-hand experience how bad it can get. We had a rat problem, and you guys read Nathan's blog articles, right?
Yeah, I wrote about it all the time. Rats in my snow. Yeah, you all heard about it. There were rats in my snow everywhere. It was crazy. But the owls and the hawks, they started moving in, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely safe to say that rat problem's behind us now. It's a thing of the past. That's what I'm getting at. Do you all want to do a training session? Do you want to see some training? Yeah? I'll do the training.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure these folks have been wondering like why the birds haven't flown away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the question we often get. So I thought we could take a second. You're really good at talking about the science of behavior change. So my thought is Nathan could interpret. I'll work with Luca. She's kind of like the problem child, if you really want to say it that way. She's been going to eat your Mickey pretzels. So the name of the game is Stay on the Rock. Can you interpret, right? You're good with this?
Yeah, we can talk about this. Well, this is Neptune, a raven, really intelligent bird. And you know, the cool thing about all of the animals here is we work with them using positive reinforcement, which basically means that when they do something we like, they get something they like in return, which shouldn't be untying my shoes. Right?
Weird, yeah.
That is weird.
I'll keep her over here on the rock.
Okay.
For staying.
That's good, because that's the behavior we want to see. We call this stationing, kind of staying in one spot. So every time she's over there on the rock, that's when Adam gives her favorite treats, rewards, food she really likes, and it makes it...
Whoa! That was weird. Don't do that, bad bird.
Are you training Luca to...
Yeah, did you figure it out through my awkward voice? That it's really cute though, right? She knows how to untie shoes. Yeah, it's basic stuff. Yeah, we got bored the other day and it turns out that when you put your shoe in front of the bird, she learns how to untie it. So we gave her some of her favorite treats and now she likes to do it a lot.
Well, it's a cool behavior, I'll give you that, but I won't even be able to be with Luca on stage if she's just
All right, she's not eating people's Mickey pretzels anymore. She just unties shoes. And, you know, the funny thing is, if we're lucky about this, okay, you know, there's an old saying, Nathan, that comedy comes in threes, right?
Yeah.
So we've seen it twice. I was thinking, like, one more time for the folks that haven't seen it, or you can go eat the pretzel too, that's cool too. But it's up to the animal. Maybe we could give her a little bit of information. It's not worth it to go get that food, hopefully, because I have the ultimate treat in my pocket, Cheez-Its, but it looks like the ground is lava right now. That's okay. Animals, the behavior is always changing. We'll just see what the bird does.
Okay, well, we'll see. Yeah, okay, back on the rock, getting the food. Well, how about we just...
Yeah, we should probably just exit.
Yeah, I think we just end it right there,
yeah,
right?
The joke is over at this point. Yep.
All right, Neptune, you can go on. Head out of here. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Well, how about this? I'm not even going to let it happen. I'm just going to cover up my shoes. Neptune can head out.
I'm not going to stop her. Psych! She's going to get it. What was that? What was that? What was that?
We can't hear Nathan.
What? That was your wire?
What do we do?
Ta-da! Yeah, Nathan, you don't need to cry about it. It's okay. We went to traditions for this. Smile! Oh, yeah, hang on. Dan's in the back, right? Yeah. Dan, hi.
Hi.
I kind of messed up. What do we do?
You got a spare mic in the back.
Spare mic? Spare mic. Yeah, Adam, can you go? No. It's a two-person show, guys. It's already been kind of an awkward one. I don't know if this is a good idea. It's now... Okay, that's... yeah. 4 minutes. Maybe 6. Yeah. Do you guys want to meet another bird? Yeah? A chicken? You want to meet a chicken? I don't know. I mean, I do love Hey Hey. I don't know. I think that the people want to see a Hey Hey. No, I never have a plan. Can you just bring out a talking parrot or something? Like a parrot, please? I don't know, dude. Just, can you help me out, Adam? Okay, parrot, chicken. What do we The parrot? Okay, parrot. All right. For those who aren't going to see the chicken, don't worry. I'll just leave it at that. The parrot. Hopefully, if we can get our act together around here, we will meet an amazing little parrot. And so, there's an awesome little thing about parrots that a lot of people might not know. Who knows what mimicry means? Huh? Anybody heard of mimicry? Yeah, and for those who haven't heard of mimicry, it's like kind of just the ability to copy sounds that you hear in your environment. Humans are capable of this, but these parrots utilize mimicry out in the wild to learn from their flock mates. It's like how we learn from whoever raises us. It's very similar. It's really cool stuff. Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah, thank you, Adam. Okay, the mimicry thing. You know, out in the wild, we know what a parrot sounds like, right? I'm sure you've heard some of the macaws and stuff in the park today. It's how they utilize that talking in the forest, and it's why they have that ability so they can communicate with each other. That all said, just remember here that Keto is a very special individual. Just leave it at that. Keto, how about you introduce yourself? Keto, she's a... Yes. So that is, Keto is a double yellow-headed Amazon parrot. It's a mouthful, but here we are. And it's just the beginning with this little birdie. She is an amazing little bird. She's been living here for quite a while in the park, and she's picked up on some of the animal noises as well. And just around the corner at Maharaja Jungle Trek, you can see the big, scary tigers. Terrifying tigers, for sure. And if that's too much for you, don't worry. She knows the domesticated version of that as well. How about, you want to show them your adorable kitty cat? So cute. That's pretty cool stuff, but this bird is an amazing little birdie. And she knows some really cool songs as well. So, oh, and dance moves. I forgot to tell you that part. The song, though, it's amazing, and it's all about animals. Maybe if we're lucky, she'll do that today. What do you think?
Old MacDonald had a farm. A-I. Oh. Had a big farm. A-I. Oh. Here. Everywhere. Old MacDonald had a farm. A-I. Oh.
All right. Very nice. And I bet you all didn't know Old MacDonald was that suspenseful, did you? Yeah, should have led with that one. That's an amazing little song that she sings, and we definitely don't know how many EIs or O's we're gonna get. Like it's always changing, just like behavior. Amazing as it is, she's actually learned some things from all of you as well. And the cue for that behavior is applause. So maybe if you all start applauding, she'll do the behavior. Yeah, great job. You take the big. Yeah. She's her own cheerleader. I love it. And you know what? As amazing as Keto is, we hopefully want to meet a couple other birds. You want to say goodbye? Yep, her mouth's full. I should have known that. We'll give her a second to finish the banana chip, right, Adam? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah. We always try to give the animals as much control as we can in their day, right? So just eat the little banana chip. It's pretty cute to watch, too. It's really cool to see how their feet work as well. If you didn't know, a parrot, they have a thing that's called zygomorph feet. It's really wild. You have to look it up to understand it a little bit more if you don't. But you want to say goodbye? That was Keto, the double yellow-headed Amazon parrot. Thanks again, buddy. Let's give it up for Adam the human, too. Yeah. So, Keto's an amazing little bird, right? It's so awesome being able to work with an animal like that, but I can't stress enough the fact that working with, we don't want to inspire anybody to have a parrot like that in your house, because let me tell you, Keto is 1 in a million, and you're back.
Hello, can you all hear me?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect, we're back in business.
Perfect, okay. You heard Keto, yeah?
Yeah, that was a great idea.
Yeah, I was just telling the folks a little bit about the precautions, I guess you could say, when thinking about a parrot like that, because it's one of the most difficult pets that you could have in your house. And I was about to tell you, most parrots aren't going to say a single word of human speech their whole life.
Yeah, that's right. And there's so many other things that make them the most challenging pet you could ever bring into your home. Along with what Adam just said, they are loud, screaming all the time. They're destructive, but the biggest one of all is a parrot like Keto, or all kinds of parrots, can live extremely long. We're talking 50, 60 years,
Yeah.
sometimes even more, 70s to 80s for the larger parrots.
Yeah, that's not a very good heirloom to pass on to your family members, folks.
Yeah.
None of us have pet parrots. Okay, we're moving on. All right.
Yeah, sorry, I should have told you. I thought about we could mix it up a little bit. Everyone, this is Boris. Boris is a pterodactyl. No, I'm joking. Boris is a marabou stork, one of the largest wild-lighted bird species in the world. And you saw that wingspan right above you. It's around 11 feet.
Yeah, get ready. He's gonna hopefully do it a couple more times. And you know what? Marabou storks, these birds are amazing. They're from Africa, and they're very similar to like vultures here in North America in that they eat dead stuff. So the screams of joy, I love it.
Yeah,
As
they are
amazing as they are, they're like nature's recyclers.
That's exactly right. Nature's Recyclers. I'm glad you said that. Such a great nickname for them. But here's the best part, which is watching Boris at top speed.
Oh yeah, here it
Boris, the marabou stork.
is. You said they would laugh at that one.
Well, doesn't always work out, but hey, it's so great to share birds like that, right, with all of you, because they're so incredibly important. Like Adam was saying, they're so beneficial. But there's other species like that one right there that are also really important. That's a crown crane. They're found out in Africa. They help with the insect control of that population. And this is a crown crane that in particular is Fraser. Fraser crane.
Okay, that would work.
That's all right.
Yeah. Okay.
But Adam, you know Fraser doesn't fly down to me, so I'm gonna let you take over.
Yeah, but Nathan, come on. We've been working on the relationship in the back,
Yeah.
and these folks have been really supportive. What do you all think? Should Nathan give this a try? Yeah. It would be your first time on the stage, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll give it a
It'd
try.
be amazing stuff. Okay, so Nathan has been working up to this point with Fraser in the back. You know, we want to set the animals up for success, so we work up building the relationship outside of the show first before we ask them to do this in the show. It's a big ask.
Fraser.
Okay.
Fraser.
Okay.
Well, see, I mean, he wasn't even looking at me. I know it's not.
He wasn't looking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And remember when Fraser was a little baby?
Yeah.
Used that thing?
Yeah, but we don't even have that anymore. So
No. Check behind the rock. It should help you out. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, so you guys get the idea here. Crown cranes, they get the name because of the feathers on top of their head, right? So we wanted to make like a natural, like crane connection. So yeah, it's like the crown of golden feathers.
Where did you find this?
Well, I told you it was at the ranch, and then I brought it and put it in the rock
But
to make a crane connection for you.
I know what you're saying, but nobody wants to see me wear this. It's not.
I think they want to see it.
Okay. I'll give it a try.
Yes. Yeah, it speaks for itself, Nathan. There's no way that bird can miss you now.
Okay.
That's
Guess
like
not.
science. Okay, so it looks like he's still finishing up some treats. You might need to give him like a prompt, right? Like
Okay, I give him a big wave. Hey, Fraser.
Okay.
Yeah, Fraser. It worked. I can't believe it. Do you think it was the hat?
The hat?
Yeah.
No, that was a joke for all of us. Yeah, no, thanks for playing along. It was your training. It finally paid off for the two of you. I'm really proud of you.
Yes, so all of that work backstage and all of the awesome treats for Fraser really did pay off.
Yeah.
Fraser, you did an incredible job here. A couple more for you for the road. And you know where you're going. Fraser Crane, everyone.
And Guy Fieri, everyone. Thanks for playing along, Nathan. Yeah, the hat, that's a joke. That's not really how we train the animals that we work with. But it kind of does give you an idea of what we're willing to do to build the relationships with the individuals that are around us. And that includes all of you. It's like our mission every time we come out here on this stage is to help engage and inspire all of you to think about wildlife just a little bit more.
Yeah, and there's so many examples of the impact that people can make every single day in the world around them. But I can't think of a better example than the story of the symbol of pride for the United States of America, the bald eagle. Everyone, this is Hope. And Hope, when she was younger, was unfortunately injured out in the wild. Because it meant that Hope was able to come here, live with us, and be an ambassador for her species. And that was really important because bald eagles, they were having a tough time out in the wild. Their numbers were actually dropping so low, it was feared that future generations wouldn't be able to see majestic birds like this out in wild places. But people took notice and they wanted to take action. So they started doing a lot of things, like cleaning up the waterways where bald eagles fish, or reducing the use of the chemical pesticide, DDT, which is the #1 cause for their decline.
That's right. And it was people like all of us here today that helped save the bald eagle from the brink of extinction.
That's right. People like all of you helped out the bald eagle so much. Their numbers skyrocketed, all the way to the point that the bald eagle was officially taken off the endangered species list. Yeah, it is an amazing success story. And once again, this goes to show the impact that people can make every single day.
We did it for the bald eagle. We can still do it for so many different species that are out there. One in particular that we've focused on here at the stage is the blue-throated macaw. And this right here, this is little Rudy.
Yeah, blue-throated macaws are actually one of the rarest species of macaw in the wild right now. They're only found in the country of Bolivia, and it's estimated there's fewer than 400 left.
Which is a really low number, but it's not all bad news because we've joined up with an incredible organization called the World Parrot Trust in order to help reintroduce blue-throated macaws back into the flooded forests of Bolivia. So hopefully someday soon we can all see skies filled with blue-throated macaws.
And what an incredible sight that would be. And there's so many other birds out there with their own unique stories, not just the blue-throated macaw or the bald eagle.
It doesn't matter what animal it is. It could be a topo toucan like right there, or even a knobbed hornbill like David Bowie. Just go outside and create new connections with wildlife.
Well said. And on behalf of us, but especially our feathered friends, we want to leave you all with one final wish.
May your hearts take flight and your spirits soar forever. Namaste. Thank you all so much for coming to Feathered Friends in Flight, and enjoy the rest of your day here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Explorers and friends, thank you for joining us for Feathered Friends in Flight. Have a wonderful rest of the day exploring Disney's Animal Kingdom.